Hi, it's Cable X. Today is the 24th of August, 248. Now, before I start, just want to give a shout out to Zenith of the Alpha. Let me just bring his channel up real quick. He did a decode, a very short one, about Donald Trump being arrested on this day today. Is Zenith of the Alpha, right? This is his video, and he noticed something about 248. So I thought, okay, I'm going to include that here, because the planet Pluto orbital period is 248 years, and Donald Trump's supposed arrest, or him handing himself in, happens today. So far, obviously, I'm in UK time, so we're not going to see it. It's not going to happen right now. Probably going to happen in a few hours time, maybe 7 o'clock UK time, 7 p.m. So you got Pluto, the orbital period of 248 years on 248. Donald Trump's birthday is 19th of June 1946, and from his next birthday, I want to show his next birthday is 42 weeks. In Gematria, Freemasons 42. His arrest, supposed arrest. And what stands out is look at the planetary year. Look at the planetary years. Alright, let me just show you that he is approximately today 926 months old. But that number's not important here. What I'm trying to find is that in the number of Venus years, from his birthday in 1946 till today is 240 days. He's 240 Venus days old. Take the 0 out, it's a reflection of 42, like Freemason 42. And the 42 that we already mentioned. Something I want to bring up here, this highly popular film, actually all three of them, it's a trilogy, Back to the Future. Now this one here I'm showing you is Back to the Future Part 2, starring Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd. The arch nemesis is Biff Tannen, who steals Doc's time machine and use it to alter history for his benefit. The duo must return to 1955 to restore the timeline. Now what's interesting about this film is that the character, actually I'm going to show you in a bit. Let me just first show you that this film came out on November 22nd 1989, the year of the Kennedy. That was the anniversary of the Kennedy assassination, and it's 108 minutes long. We've seen that 108 number before, regarding the distance between the sun and the earth, or the diameter, if you will. So from Back to the Future Part 2, in Earth years is 33 years, Masonry is 33, Order is 33. Not a coincidence. And the number of days is 123. 100 days and 28. 123 conspiracies and 123. Number of Martian days is 119. 119, a bit like 9/11 in reverse. 54 Venus years, Jesuit Order 54. Mercury 70 days, Coronavirus 70. Biff Tannen, his name in Gematria, the character, is 42. And the reason why I bring this guy up, because it's been alleged, I'm going to try to find something on him. I should have mentioned this a while back. Maybe you guys are aware in the truth community, or you're not. They say that they say Biff Tannen is based on Donald Trump. See, look, there you go. The writer, as revealed, was inspired by US President Donald Trump. And let's compare, right? Now, I confess they don't look like each other, but if you watch that film, if you have, behave very much the same way. They're very loud, they're very arrogant, they're very, they both behave like schoolyard bullies. Well, whatever the media says about Trump anyway. And in the film he alters time and he ends up becoming the most powerful man in America. And he's a casino magnate, a bit like Trump was. He was a casino magnate as well, Las Vegas. So Biff Tannen equals 42. Trump's arrest, which is today, is 42 months before his next birthday. Let me just go back to that to show you guys. Sorry, 42 weeks to his next birthday, Trump gets arrested, and Biff Tannen in gematria equals 42. Biff Tannen. So let me just so before I go any further, I've got to break down these numbers for you guys so that it's not just me talking here without mentioning the numbers. Plus there is a guy on Twitter, so there you go there, 33. Just go back here. Conspiracy as well. You see in the 1, 2, 3. Sorry for that spell. It's kind of stupid that you can't see the whole thing. As you can see, Mason is 33, conspiracies 33. Sorry, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the 119, as I mentioned, that was in. Let me just go back here again. The 119, which is reference to 100 something days from the Back to the Future Part 2 to Donald Trump's arrest today. The 119. See, look at that. Donald equals 119. Donald. London Bridge is 119. King owned 119. 119. Star Wars 119. So the most important thing to look at is that the first name Donald, his name is 119. And again, from Part 2 of Back to the Future, where the character Biff Tannen is inspired by is in fact Donald Trump, according to the writer himself, who said it a few years ago. From that film to Donald Trump's arrest today is 198 days in Martian days, and Donald equals 119. No coincidence. Right, that's not a coincidence at all. Donald 119. So you see there, Donald, which is the fourth letter here in this entry. 119 in the Latin Jewish cipher here. 119. So I'm using this one here. So these are the numerical values that these letters hold. From A to K is 10, from K to T, it goes by 10. Then from T to W, it goes by 10 again. So you get like 200, 300. So yeah, it's tens. Just to show again. Here's, yeah. Oh, I hate this stupid. Yeah, look, there he is again. Yeah, it's just, look. This is basically something called Donald Trump, who is a character, just like Biff Tannen is a fictional character. Donald Trump is also a fictional character, believe it or not. The character of Biff Tannen, and I quote, possesses aggressive and selfish personality traits, bullying those around him in order to get what he wants. He targets George McFly so he'll do his homework for him and uses the phrase butthead as an insult. The writer and producer of Back to the Future Part 2, Gale, explained how Trump inspired the troublesome team. This image came after the allowed pointed out parallels between Biff and Donald Trump. Having used fortune as an excuse for himself, he said after Trump was in his mind during the writing process, he said, "We thought about it when we made the movie. Are you kidding?" You watch part 2 again, and I quote, and there's a scene where Marty confronts Biff in his office, and there's a huge portrait of Biff on the wall behind Biff. And there's one moment where Biff kind of stands up and he takes exactly the same pose as the portrait. Yeah. Then goes on about a musical. No coincidence. They love to blur the line between fiction and reality when Hollywood do their movies. I don't think anyone picked up on Trump being like Biff Tannen. I don't think anyone picked on it at all. So that is all. I'm gonna go now. See you guys soon.